In fact, Bubbles' accounts are about half of my total fleet strength. Besides, we're Vikings. We use whales aggressively. For after all, we sail upon the whale road. Which has got to be one of the most poetic things to call an ocean, the whale road. I like it. Right, so what kind of defences can this place rally against us? They have quite a few defensive units. 45 army strength. What's the strength of these guys? 24. Alright, so our shooters are apparently dreadful. So Midgard needs to recruit some more. But before I do that, I really need to build some administrative offices in Difflin so I can get my Empire Sprawl problem under control. Then after that, we can quite happily spend additional minerals on building soldiers. Besides which, we need to bombard this place anyway. Little Tompton died. Tompton was on a science ship. We've gotten some really bloody good scientists, I must say. Okay, who's this going to be? Survey speed, anomaly research speed, or research propulsion? Well, it depends. What was Tompton doing? You're in Conangard. Which would... Oh, you were doing archaeology. Well, I think I'm going to go with the anomaly research speed for you. We don't have any spare scientists, right? No. 43, that's fine. And then we need to rename you. And you shall henceforth be known as Yabushido. And you are going to continue investigating this place. Alright, cool. Now, we should probably detach the damaged ships and go tell them to go repair. And I think I will do so. Oh no, not all of you. Just those of you which are damaged. And then Nottle died as well. They're dropping like flies. So Nottle was one of my actual explorers. Well, we have some survey speed, people, so that would work. 31-year-old? Done. Except that you need to have a different name. And your name will be Jacob. Cool. And you are not currently explorifying, why not? Get back to it! Oh, there was a thing here. Our archaeologists working on Homeguard 2A have reached a highly unstable section of the ruins. Fortunately, the Gooseman managed to devise an unorthodox and brilliant way of providing structural support with a complex array of directed energy fields. We can now safely access the new areas of the ruins. Cool. And that was actually a different text bit. Orbital telemetry shows a massive impact crater on the surface of Homeguard 2A. It was not caused by a meteorite strike, as the crater is surprisingly deep in proportion to its diameter. In fact, the actual depth cannot yet be determined, as the shaft is choked by rock debris part of the way down, blocking any further orbital scans. It appears that a conventional excavation is the only way to find out what lies below. Oh, and we can see the different roles here. Aha. I see. Swirling shadows. Immense ragged planes of shadow drift across Farhunajad 3's face. They're cast not by clouds, but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged, or rather jointed, to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science Officer Ramsword is as yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna, or what purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve. Alright. Extremophilia. Ishiku and his crew have made a surprising discovery on Shashredi 1. The molten planet is home to an exotic array of extremophilic microorganisms. These bacteria live deep inside the volcanic vents that scar the planet, thriving in the extremely high temperatures produced there. This unprecedented find is our first known example of organic life forms flourishing on molten planets. Moreover, the extremophiles of Shedi 1 are in fact responsible for the rare gases detected in the thin atmosphere, producing these valuable compounds as a byproduct of the metabolic processes. That is terraforming gas. I think we may well have had some terraforming gas. Is there a way of seeing that some way? Like what resources we have nearby, though not potentially our own. Crystals, dust, black matter, dark matter, more crystals. What's that? Ah, yes, we do. Okay, then we probably should have researched terraforming previously. And you have finished exploring both of these. The Artisan Troop is actually based here. Well, I would say that we probably definitely want to colonize that. Your work. Yeah, you go and colonize this. Because I want to keep the minerals so that I can build more troops in Midgard. Resources were apparently not pre-used. Right, and you still need another job. Your thing is primarily doing anomalies. Does Gotland have research? No. I think honestly I just need to send you off exploring again. I'm kind of running out of places to survey.
Initial colonization phase complete.
And there we go. Conengard has now also been colonized. I would like you to build me a gene clinic as soon as we are able. Need 400 minerals for that. Yeah, we really need to increase our mineral output.
concluded.
A couple of their armies are taking a little bit of damage, but honestly not a huge amount.
Construction project concluded.
And their war exhaustion is rising slower than mine. Colony development speed. I think that may well lead to more colony stuff. Although upgrading my shields would also be nice. So would planetary FTL inhibitors. Let's get that. Man, they've really built some defences here. How dare they? Precinct houses, that's what did it. Can no longer use the subjugation CB, but hopefully we can still win with the subjugation, right? Yes.
Anomalous region.
Clearing away the rubble is a painstaking and risky business. Workers and equipment have to be hoisted down hundreds of meters to the dig site, and excavated rubble has to be lifted out. There have been numerous casualties and accidents while working in these trying conditions, but progress is being made, and every day we venture deeper. The walls of the crater are worn and cracked by time, but they plunge unerringly straight down into the planet's core. We can still only speculate how deep it goes, and something in the depths is gobbling all of our sensor readings. Keep on digging! Dig deeper. Dig greedily. Oh no, Shenrir died. Aw. Admin capacity from bureaucrats. Well, that may be useful. Crime reduction or leader cost and upkeep reduction. I mean, this is cheap. Let's recruit you. And your name is to be Kali BG. Okay. And you are going to be the governor of Midgard. Except for the fact that Difflin is going to be where the new admin place is going to be. In fact, these are bigger cities. I think that you actually want to be in Difflin. And then we're going to put Jepsa in the homeworlds. And Jepsa is also a higher level at the moment. What type of bombardment are we using? Not sure. Let's take a look. Indiscriminate.
Construction project concluded. System survey concluded.
Alright, expeditionary fleet has been repaired. And the Penuri state has ended the rivalry with Rakrak. Hey, Chibi. Devastation is still on the low end. We've hit this one colonial watch a couple of times, but their unit's just so much stronger than we are. They have a 45% damage modifier for some reason. So landing here is going to be incredibly difficult. Right, we have enough stuff to build gene clinics here. And I think, honestly, we just need to keep on pumping out the armies. Scientists are leveling up. Alright, all of the construction ships have now stopped working. We do have a lot of influence, so I think we can start expanding again. There we are, once more losing consumer goods. Which rather suggests that you need to build another industrial district. Oh yes, and Difflin is a bureaucratic centre. Admin capacity from bureaucrats increased by 2, bureaucrat job upkeep is reduced by 10. Pop ethics shift chance reduced by 20. Yeah. Seems reasonable to me, considering what this place does. And it's only actually got 1 additional housing and 1 additional job, so maybe we want to build another city district here. Because the population of Difflin's actually grown very quickly.
System survey concluded.
Has the second part of the fleet rejoined us yet? No. Although they're close, and this will increase our firepower. A new metal! Detailed surface scans of Kaheen's 5 have identified a large impact crater containing the wreckage of several ancient starships of unknown design. The ships appear to be completely devoid of life support systems, leading us to suspect they were either unusually large drones or controlled by some form of artificial intelligence. Interestingly, the hull of the ships was constructed out of living metal, an exceedingly rare and inorganic material with many unique properties. This metal can be programmed to assume a certain shape or form and will slowly regrow itself if damaged. Over a period of several millennia, the surviving metal from the wrecked ships was fused into a large and extremely dense deposit that could potentially be mined for centuries to come. Fascinating. Alright, additional ships have arrived, so our bombing should now increase. Although it is still really slow. I wonder if I can win this war without actually capturing any of their colonies. Because right now my war exhaustion is going up faster than theirs, though only just. Alright, Midgard has unemployment again. But it has now cleared the blockers, so we could build something here. Which I think honestly has to be more food supply. And then after this we have 1 slot remaining. City. Yeah, I don't think I want this to be an industrial zone. I'm thinking a city, then we can stick down another research lab. Or something like that.
Construction project concluded.
Although you have tons of housing, your problem is just jobs. Because the city slots are now really limited, it's a heck of a lot harder to actually fill the city districts. I think you're just going to have to deal with the fact that there's unemployment and they'll migrate elsewhere. Because these places at least still have slots available, and we could do with building up the population of these areas. Especially Jorvik. Jorvik could do with building something. Or Difflin.
Research concluded.
Difflin probably more. Let's build another city in Difflin. Common Karin, floral fascination. Several plants native to Homegard, where we recently established a colony, exude copious amounts of a pollen with astonishing chemical complexity. A special research project has been prepared for further study of this flora.
Situation log updated. System survey concluded.
Research complete. We can get some more star bases. Off-world trade company increases trade value for every trade hub. We are building a fair number of trade hubs. Because there are so many natural choke points, I don't think we need starbase capacity because we're still under. I think I might go for the trading companies. Okay, science ships have finished. This is now enemy space over there. So I guess we'll go in this direction. And then you are going to start building star bases down here because I really want to get down to Rithrili if I can. And you want to get to Yibba just so we can corner this area, especially with the science from Pantagruel. In fact, that's going to be your big objective, is to get to that. And then you, I guess, just build mining stations. Okay, everyone's busy again. Excellent. You are the anomaly ships, so let's go and clear out these anomalies. An Arctic world and a continental one. Interesting. Oh, yes, and we do have the timed project too, which was here. How about you go do that first and then come back and research these? Yeah, that's a better plan. I like it. Okay, how is my army looking? I feel like I want you to be bigger. Get an attack amount of like 400 or something maybe. I should calculate what the combat rating of that other place is.
Evading hostiles.
Uh-oh.
Construction project concluded.
Oh, it's just Space Amoeba. Midgard, build me more armies. 22% war exhaustion. So they have roughly 3... Actually, it said right there, didn't it? 239. Yabushido has military expertise. Cool. And you're 244. So we are marginally stronger than they are. But considering we'll be on the offensive here, that's nowhere near enough. Tad low on food. I mean, we are building more food production here in Midgard.
System survey concluded. Horizons expanded.
Oh. Oh. You don't actually have unemployment. You just have the stupid unemployment. In that it's a specialist or something that's looking for work. And refusing to decrease. Who the hell is unemployed? Because we got loads of farmers that we need here. Too many. How do I automate this again? There we go. Don't know what was happening there, but apparently Midgard can still grow a lot.
Construction project complete.
So how many jobs do you actually... Yeah, you have 7. Housing capacity of 14. So there will eventually be about 7 people unemployed. Cool.
Construction project complete.
A methane gas explosion has injured Science Officer Yabushido and several of the crew. The blast set off when a malfunctioning drill overcharged the generators, which caught fire. Before the fire could be contained, it ignited some residual methane gas and tore down a wall, revealing a secret system of chambers and tunnels. Our archaeologists believe that they may have belonged to a person of means, and note that they were filled to the brim with precious minerals and artifacts. Oh, hello. Yabushido got maimed, but we got rich, so it's fine. And we now have a lot more minerals with which to build more stuff. We'll build 4 of those. And then we can build some more things. You're fine. You're out of jobs. So Jorvik needs to build something. And I actually kind of think that Jorvik might be the science place. Oh, except for the fact that you don't have the temple yet. Yeah, your stability is dropping a bit. So let's build a Sanctuary of Repose. Difflin is already building a city district. Homeguard needs a city district. And Konungard does too. So Konungard needs a city district next, basically. Does the army have a general? Yeah, the army has a general. Recommendation: Mordred, decrease the clerk jobs and only open up clerks if you have nothing else that matters. Sorry, this back CT clerk jobs are extremely useful. Barely generates anything. I need to remember what they do. I remember clerks being really helpful in the past. Yeah, because they generate trade. And trade is money, which I need. So, no. I don't agree. Yabushido discovered an ancient clash of resources amongst the ruins on Konungard. They are even now in the process of being shipped off to our central stores. Excellent! Marin Karen, olfactory arousal. Long-term exposure to the pollen naturally occurring in Homeguard's atmosphere acts on the colonists' pheromone receptors with a mild aphrodisiac effect, accompanied by a barely perceptible high. The plant that produces the most potent strain is a flower common to all areas of the planet, squirreled away into some obscure taxonomic nook by scientists on Homeguard, but known to the local Norse simply as Marin Karen. Remarkable. Cannot allow mind-altering particles into the atmosphere. I mean, we have the money to stop this. Or we can just allow the happiness. See, this is the problem with having played a lot of Stellaris in the past. I know exactly what this event leads to.